Hey guys, it's Angelia Bliss with Angie's Art Asylum. We are going to do this. It's a swipe with a heart bubble painted on top. I did an 8x10 just to see if it could be done. And I've got a 12x12 down here. And we are going to see if we can't recreate it. It's an awesome way to make a gift for Valentine's Day. Make yourself something really pretty. Make this for your daughter, for your granddaughter, a friend, anyone in particular that you want to give a Valentine's Day to. So hope you stay around and watch till the end, and we'll see if we can't create this beautiful little piece here. So you guys stay tuned. I will get you down and we'll get started. Alright guys, so we are using soft body acrylic paint in black by Loft. We're going to use a couple of Arteza paints. I have a Pearl Raspberry Red, the Crimson Red, which is super pretty, and I have an Amsterdam Pearl White, a Golden Titanium White in their high flow, mixed with a little 91% Isopropyl Alcohol in a pipette, which is going to be pretty neat. So we're just going to get started. I'm going to pour this paint. I need about 6 ounces of paint to cover this canvas. It's a 12x12. And this Crimson Red, I mixed 0.25 ounces to 1.75 ounces of US Floetrol. It's not thin and it's not thick. So we got that. This is our Raspberry Red. I love Arteza paints. They don't break down. This one's mixed the same way, 0.25 ounces to 1.75 ounces of US Floetrol. And I want them to just kind of blend and mix together. This white, I didn't mix up a whole lot of it because I didn't want to take over the other colors. So I just kind of broke down the mixture in half. And I want some of it left over for the hearts, but it really doesn't matter for the heart because I'm going to kind of just use probably like a titanium white by Amsterdam to paint the heart afterwards. So I'm going to rock this back and forth to see if I can't get it to kind of cover without blow drying it, because I want to kind of swipe it. I can't believe it's already Valentine's Day. It was just Christmas, right? I tend to do these and forget about the edges, so we're going to spin it a little bit, but I want the edges to be covered first. I'll try to go around the sides when I swipe it, but sometimes I forget, so I just want to make sure that it's covered. Alright, looks like we are covered. That's pretty just the way it is. Okay, so now, I'm going to spray this down just on the edge where it's going to be touching my canvas. I'm going to take this black I made up, and I thinned it out with water a little bit, but I used the same measurements as the other paint, just a little water to thin it down. So now I'm going to take my wet paper towel, and I'm going to lay it here, top, and I'm just going to pull it down, just touching the edges of my canvas here. So I'm going to let that kind of develop a little bit while we try to move it. So we're going to put the heart, we're going to keep the black, I think, at the bottom, like we did the other. And we're going to do the heart here. And I'm going to spin it out a little bit. So I'm going to turn it around so that I can work on it and let you kind of just see what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of try to find the center. It's kind of just for reference, really, because it's going to go away. It's going to be covered. It's just something that I did. So we're going to do it on this one too. And now we're going to start playing around with this alcohol, because I want this to kind of just spread once I spin it a little bit. Like I said, it's not going to be really pretty, but it's going to kind of give us an idea of where we want the heart when we come back tomorrow and it's dry. It's just a reference point for me. So now I'm just going to drop the alcohol into the paint. going to kind of, so what it does, it kind of causes like a skin to form over the white. And I'm just going to see, just kind of move it around, and there's like lots of skin in there, but when I go to spin it, it's going to kind of move it a little bit and give it a little bit of a, some of this is just going to kind of go out a little bit over what we've done here, so it just kind of makes it pretty cool, a pretty cool effect behind the actual white part that we paint for the heart itself. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do, and I'm just going to spin it. If I can grab a hold to something. Some of the paint's coming off just a little. See the black's down, back down on the other end, which is good. And you get this whole wispy white that's going to be around the heart that we paint on it, which kind of, you know, is pretty cool. See, this one came out really cool because some of that alcohol is still in there, so it made these lines come out, which is really cool once we paint that heart in the center. So we're going to leave this be. I think I may go through it one more time with my my skewer just to make sure that it's not too thick. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow or in just a few minutes for you guys. Talk to you then. Okay, so now I just took my ruler and I measured the distance in between. I found this heart bowl here, and I am going to take a paint pen, acrylic paint pen in black, and I'm going to trace around the bowl. And I'm going to use the same pearl white, crimson red, and pearl raspberry with a bristle brush, just a brush here. And I'm not going to wet it. I'm just going to kind of stipple the paint in. I'm going to do the white first. Kind of give it a textured kind of look. And get it out. The pearl raspberry. Trying to stay inside the black a little bit. We'll speed this up a little bit as when we edit. That way, kind of see what I'm doing, but I'm going to do this with the white, the red, and the pink. It's acrylic paint, so you want to, you know, it dries pretty fast, so you want to kind of do it pretty quickly. And mix them together a little bit with the white and the pink. Always put the white back over the top to kind of give it some, like so. Rinse my brush so that this is not caked on when I'm done, so that I can really wash it. I just got a cup of water here. Okay. So now we're going to let this dry, and then we're going to make the shadow for the bubble with the black and the white, titanium white with Amsterdam and the Oxide black Amsterdam. And then I'll use a white paint marker to do the highlights, and I'll go back around it, but I think it's going to be really pretty. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. It's dry. I used the hair dryer a little bit and changed my water and cleaned up my mess a little. So now I'm going to use Amsterdam Titanium Black. I just need a little bit. So, and I'm using like an angled brush. I'm going to use one. I have a little one too. I'm going to use the little one to blend it back in with some water. It's just going to be damp. And I'll use this one to bring the black. And I'm going to bring the black up top, and then I'll do the white down on the bottom. And we'll do some black down here and kind of blend it in. And we'll put the little reflection marks in it. And then trace it around with white and the black. Way too much. All right. You can kind of straighten this out again a little bit because we won't blend it. I don't want it to dry though, so just take this. Kind of make it shaded. If it's too black, you can kind of push it back in a little bit, but you just want it to shade. More on my brush here so that it can be a little wet when I touch it. See how that's too much? I'm just going to take that off. Push it back in. Wet it again. And I'll do the other side, and then you'll see me do the white. And we'll touch it up anywhere we need to. So just enjoy the process, and I'll be back at the end to talk to you guys about it. So enjoy the music. Okay. Looks like we're done. I'm gonna let this dry, touch up some around the edges, and I will show you guys the dried result. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I have the small one that I did, and I have the large one. I love both of them. Here is the small one, which you didn't see me do, but it's pretty cool. Which gave me the inspiration to film this one for you guys. Some of it, I went back around the edges and made it a little thicker. And I love the pearl white and the black. Made like this super silvery color in the cells down at the bottom. And I love how when I did the high flow golden white with the alcohol, kind of spread that out a little bit, which is really cool. I'm going to take some pictures, do some flyovers, and yeah, so that will be after this. I appreciate you guys being here. Cool Valentine's Day project to do with the kids. Cool gift to give. So you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I appreciate all of you being here, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Take care and be well. Thanks.